All right, get started standing at top of mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Take what you need. On your next inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Roll up the spine back to standing. Arms will float through center to sky for a standing back bend. Anjali, hands to heart. And repeat. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Take what you need, sway, bend the knees, breathe. Enjoy your Uttanasana. Maybe you take a ragdoll. Release the arms, roll all the way up, back to standing. Once again, arms will float to sky for a back bend. And Anjali, hands to heart. One more time for this series. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Decompress. Breathe into the body fully. Let go of any tightness and tension. Lengthen the spine. Lengthen the back body. Let the head be heavy. Maybe take a moment in stillness or sway. Then when you're ready, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold into that Uttanasana. When you're ready, press the hands into the mat. Walk into an Ardha Mukha Savasana, downward dog. Walk in place, stretch the back body, wag the tail, take what you need here. Maybe eventually you find some stillness. We're going to prep and get ready for our first three-legged dog. So that left leg is going to stay pressed into the earth with the left foot. Right leg is going to rise. Bend the knee, pull it through past the chest, low lunge. We're going to go into some half splits. That left knee can drop down to the mat. Grab blocks if you'd like. And then extend, lengthen, tail goes over the heels, right leg lengthens. Forward fold. Then bring it back to lunge. We're going to repeat. When you're ready, lengthen, take that tail back. Forward fold over the lower body. This also works, you're engaging that core, you're building that core strength here. Lunge once again. And then we're going to repeat that once again because the core helps us to find our balance, keeps us at center, although the blocks are there to support. Bring it back to that lunge. We're going to transition, so move the blocks away if you don't need them. We're going to move into a high lunge. Arms float towards the ceiling or sky above. And then go ahead and find a warrior two. Adjust the footing. Take a reverse warrior. Bring it back to two. You're going to float back into that high lunge. The back arm floats towards the front. Both go to sky. Control, bring it back down to low lunge. Right leg is going to shoot back, three-legged dog. Downward dog. Take what you need. And we're going to repeat that on the opposite side. So the right leg will get ready to press into the earth. Press those hands, check in there. And then when you're ready, you're going to take that left leg back into three-legged dog. Bend that knee, pull it through for low lunge. Grab the blocks again. If you choose, that right knee can go down towards the mat. You're going to find your half split with the left leg in front. And bring it back to that low lunge. And repeat, half split. Remember to breathe, inhaling, exhaling. Engage that core, keep your balance and centered. Find your lunge once again when you're ready. And one more time. Go ahead, half split. Beautiful. You're doing great. You're still with me. Thanks for being here. Bring it forward. And then we're going to go ahead and if you don't want to use the blocks again, you can take the blocks to the side. I'm going to transition into that high lunge. So lifting that right knee, arms to sky. Warrior 2, when you're ready, make any adjustments with your foot. And reverse warrior. And warrior 2. Find yourself in that high lunge once again. Bring it all back down to low lunge. Left leg shoots back, three-legged dog. And downward dog. Take what you need. You're going to start to lower the tail. You're going to transition into a plank. And then you're going to bring the knees down to earth. Balasana, child's pose. So knees will go wide as the mat, possibly big toes touch. Make any adjustments with your body. Lengthen, stretch, rest, and breathe. Allow that tail to be heavy. Don't be afraid to let it rest on the feet behind, the heels behind. And so for this next part, you have the option to stay in Balasana. Or if you would like a little upper spinal and neck stretch, you don't have any injury, neck, shoulders, whatnot, or you're going to be very cautious, then we're going to go ahead and take a rabbit pose. So for rabbit pose, you want to do your best to, first we're going to lift up out of Balasana if you're going to do that. You're going to bring the legs and hip width apart. Then you're going to bring your head, the crown of your head and your forehead as close to the knees as possible. You're going to lift the tail. That's going to put pressure on the back of the neck, on the spine. Take a breath, breathe into the back, breathe into the body, and then you're going to release. You're going to raise the head up nice and slow and controlled. See how you feel here. Maybe take an Anjali Mudra, hands to heart, or we're going to go ahead and for second round. So roll down the spine, lift the tail, hips lift, back rounds. Head, forehead is as close to those knees. Arms are down the sides of body. And then you're going to bring it back nice and slow. Slow and slow, slow. Rise onto the shins. If you'd like, once again, Anjali, prayer hands to heart. Hold here. Feel the body. Notice any differences in the spine. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to allow the feet to kick out and around. You're going to go ahead and extend and lengthen the legs out in front of you. Knees can be unbent. We're going to take a seated forward fold. We're going to get in that spine a little bit more. Arms rise, inhaling up, exhale, fold. We're going to spend some time here. Feel the body. Maybe you bend one knee and the other. Maybe you sway or rock from side to side. Do what feels good for you. And if you're feeling like you're being tense, if you're straining as you stretch, release all that. Just let it go. Soften the body. Your forehead, your upper body does not have to touch the lower body here. But just let things go heavy. Ground into the earth. And then slowly rise. Bring the legs in. We're going to go for a butterfly this time. So for butterfly, you're going to notice I'm going to kind of keep schmoozing things closer and closer to myself. I'm going to bring my heels in closer to myself. I'm going to flutter the legs, flutter one thigh, flutter one other thigh, and just kind of work with my body here. A deeper hip opener, deeper opener in the lower body compared to a Baddha Konasana. And I'm not going to forward fold for mine, although you do have the option to forward fold over your lower body. By all means, go for it. But I'm just going to focus on my lower body opener here. I'm using my arms, so you can't tell, very subtly to press into the lower body to open it up a little bit more. And then when feeling good and ready, gently release. And windshield wiper the legs. And then I'm going to go ahead, bring the knees back to center, make my way onto the back. Knees are going to float into chest. Decompress that spine, get a little rest here, rocking side to side or circling the knees away from center in one direction or the other. And then going to go ahead, release the feet back down to earth. Going to lengthen the legs, going to transition into Shavasana. Arms go long down my sides, rest my back, my tail, my heels, my legs, my arms, my shoulders, my head. Nice deep breath. Close the eyes. Rest and relax. Wonderful job today. Thanks for sticking with me. Enjoy this moment of stillness and peace. You can be here as long as you'd like. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.